Hello there.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fights. We are in the semifinals of the singles tournament. We got a very exciting match for you today. We got the number 2 seed, Joe Farrelly, going up against the number 3 seed, Tyler Burch. Joe Farrelly previously taken on Antonio Chavez in round number 1, beating him pretty handedly in a pretty exciting match. And then he went up against Cameron Holtzman in round number 2. Another pretty handed win for Joe in that one. He's now going up against Tyler. Tyler, no slouch, the former champion. Both these guys, former champions. Tyler going up against Kaleb Koho in sudden death in round number 1. A very, very exciting match. Loved that match. He went up against Joe's former teammate, David Garcia, in round number 2. And beat him pretty handedly as well in that one. So this is really exciting. Joe, I know, is just like hungry, wanting to get back to that belt. But I think this is a big moment for Tyler. Tyler has had some huge wins in his career. And if he can stack one up against Joe as well, I think that's huge for him. I'm really looking forward to this. Like I said, 2 former champions, both have held the singles belts and the teams belts. So this is pretty even keeled. The number 2, the number 3 seed. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go talk to them right now in the promos.
Okay. So Joe's going to come in here and say that he's got the title shot in his back pocket, so whatever happens, happens. But listen, I feel like you're better equipped, Tyler, for Brittany to be in your corner tonight than me, especially if challenges have to happen. I barely know anything still in this league. So I'm going to pass the reins to Brittany. You're in great hands. Joe is just another player. You have won this belt. Prove that you can win it tonight. Let's play.
Cody's right. I do have the title shot. But he's wrong. Because I'm not just another player. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Light the fuse.
I love this part of tournament time when we get so close to the people in the fight. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's get into it. Starting with round number 1, here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you're going to be issued a bonus question to you, only to you. You get 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Gentlemen, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Good luck, Tyler.
You too, man.
All right, let's kick it off with your first question. That question is going to come in the category of creature features. Your question is, which creature features film features a character offering another character some of their secret stash of Orange Crush? Delicious. Maybe. I don't know. More of a Fanta guy. But to each his own. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe.
TMNT Meeting the Mayhem.
And Tyler.
Probably. I said Godzilla.
Both are incorrect. We're looking for 2014's TMNT.
Oh, okay.
2014's.
I had the right
all right. Your next question is in the category of Star Wars. Anakin and Ahsoka rescue Rada from a temple on what planet in Star Wars The Clone Wars? I remember seeing this opening weekend in the theater, and my dad said, "Why is it a cartoon?" And I said, "I don't know." And now I can answer that a little better, but at the time I was just, I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tyler.
It's a Teth.
And Joe.
Teth.
Teth is correct. One apiece. Your next question is coming in the category of the Wizarding World. In Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, Newt follows a glove that leads him to what character? Not a big glove person. Don't even really wear them in the winter. The macaw wears gloves on her talons often. You love gloves.
You seem more like a mitten guy.
Degrees outside, and you're throwing on gloves to walk the dog. That's fair. You're very dainty hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Joe.
Albus Dumbledore.
And Tyler.
Dumbledore.
Albus Dumbledore is correct. Your next question is going to come in the category of DreamWorks animation. Who voices Eris, goddess of chaos and discord, in Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas? Oh, man. What a film. What a film. I remember watching this with Maggie during COVID, and she said, "Why are you making me do this?" And I said, "Well, if you want to be the best fandom player of all time, you got to know this stuff." I don't think we've watched it since. Well, I have. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to Tyler.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
And Joe.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer is correct. Your next question is coming in the category of American Spies. What is the name of the device that the Red October submarine has, which causes it to be undetectable in the hunt for Red October? I like the color red. I don't like hunting. That's spooky. And October is also spooky. So 2 spooky things here. Nick is probably very afraid of the spookiness of October. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to Joe.
Caterpillar.
And Tyler.
Yeah, the Caterpillar Drive.
I think we can accept both. Caterpillar Drive is correct. So 4-4 is the score. Your next question is in the category of DC. What actor narrates the movie Stardust? Not to be confused with the film Starman, but very probably. I don't know here, but in life, I've got to think it's happened. I think about that often. I'll watch a movie. I'll be like watching, Avatar. I'm like, someone else in the world has to be watching Avatar right now, right?
No.
You don't think? I think about that all the time. Am I the only one? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tyler.
Ian McKellen.
And Joe.
Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen is correct. We stay tied 5-5. Your next question is in the category of Jimmy B. James Bond.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
You're good.
You're good, yeah.
I've not said anything.
You're moving a little bit for us, but
I heard. Okay.
Are you good, Joe? Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
you're all back in sync. It's fine.
Okay. Your category is James Bond, and your question is, what is the name of the Bond girl who is poisoned in You Only Live Twice? It is not fun to have internet issues. As someone who used to do that every 2 minutes back in the Madison days. You remember that? That was crazy. And then Nick would be like, Tim, and I'd be like, I'm here. It's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe.
Aki.
And Tyler. Aki is correct. Aki? No, I'm just kidding. Your next question is coming in the category of mixed bag. What could it be? Which 2 fandom films feature Keanu Reeves saying the quote, "Guns, lots of guns." Give you a little bit of extra time on this one. Javi likes the month October. Nice. Yeah, it's decent. I like the cool weather. I do enjoy the spooky films, so I enjoy watching them. Top 5, probably. Yeah, I can get behind that. Top 5 months, October. I can get behind that. Maggie agrees vehemently. She's very excited about October. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. It's definitely better than September. Let's get into Joe first.
John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, and The Matrix.
And Tyler.
John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, and The Matrix.
That is correct. 7. As we get into your next question, it is in the category of Marvel. Name one of the 2 things that Blind Al suggests to use to get the bloodstains off of Deadpool's suit in Deadpool. I'm going to rewatch this movie pretty soon. Maggie wants to rewatch Deadpool and Deadpool 2. She does not want to rewatch all of the X-Men films before a certain little film coming out this summer. I do. I am feeling it. I just finished X-Men the animated series on Disney Plus and X-Men 97, and I had a good time. And so I want to rewatch. I think it's time for me to do it. It's been a long time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Joe on this one.
Just finished Apocalypse on my rewatch. Seltzer water and lemon for blood, dumbass.
And Tyler.
I said Bleach.
Lemon is correct, and seltzer water was the other one. So Joe takes the first lead of the game. It is 8-7. As we get into your final question of the round, it's in the category of the MCU. And your question is, what is the name? What is the name of the ringmaster at the Golden Daggers Club who joined Zhai Ling at the end of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings? Bit of a typo. So I got a little confused. Spooked once again. Been very spooky. But it's okay. We powered through. This is a good movie. I really like this movie.
Yeah.
Very fun. Very fun. Everyone shits on the third act. I love it. I'm a fan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Tyler.
I said Fun Boy.
And Joe.
John
is correct. So Joe has the lead at the end of round number 1. It is 9-7 as we get into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. I am bringing in the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they must keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. Unless you check to multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available. Be on the lookout. You both have all 3 repeats and your challenge intact. Any questions from the players?
Nope.
All right, your categories on the wheel today are James Bond, American Spies, Star Trek, Marvel, Worlds of DC, DreamWorks Animation, Creature Features, and Epic Adventures. Joe, you're in the lead. Would you like to spin or defer to Tyler?
Well, Javi, it's a great wheel.
Yeah.
I don't even if I do on the off chance spin opponent's choice a third singles match in a row, this is a great wheel.
Yeah. I'm not managing you. You're managing yourself, and I'm watching. So I think we go first.
Thanks, Javi. Love you.
All right, this is going to be the spin then for Joe. If I can get there. There we go. And it lands on Worlds of DC.
I like it for you.
I like it.
Yeah, I think we keep it. I don't know if you're leaning somewhere else, but I think this is a category that you can maneuver pretty well.
No, I'm happy with it.
Cool. Let's keep it.
Cool.
All right, Joe, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Worlds of DC?
Sure.
All right, your first question. Which Worlds of DC film features a character being fed something called loaf?
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that's correct. I don't like that scene.
Got some skitty in it, some toenails.
All right, your second question. Faith Herman and Megan Good portray which Worlds of DC character?
Darla.
That is correct for 2 points.
Glad it was asked that way around.
Your third question. During the prison warehouse fight in Birds of Prey, what does Cassandra give to Harley to use as a weapon against a large bearded henchman who has her pinned against a shelf?
I think I know it. Do a rewatch. Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, baseball bat, B, lighter, C, lamp, or D, stuffed animal.
Lighter.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, your penultimate question, Joe. In The Flash, Barry's mother was killed while Barry's father was coming back from what kind of location?
Ooh. Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, bank, B, supermarket, C, hospital, or D, car mechanic.
Oh. No way.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the whole thing, please.
All right, that is your first repeat. Your question again. In The Flash, Barry's mother was killed while Barry's father was coming back from what kind of location? And your options
know
are
what
A,
happened
bank, B, supermarket, C, hospital, D, car mechanic.
I know what happened there. I remembered his mother being at the supermarket, then forgot he went back. Supermarket, final answer. It's not teams, but yeah.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah, that's what happened there.
And your final question, Joe, in the category of Worlds of DC. What is the first name of the hero Cyclone in Black Adam? Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Jennifer, B, Maxine, C, Harriet, or D, Alice.
Maxine.
That is correct for 1 point and the clean sweep of Worlds of DC. So Joe gets his total up to 16. Tyler's still at 7. We are going to bring in Brittany and the wheel. This is going to be the spin for Tyler. And it lands on creature features.
All right. So I know you're going to keep this, but take your time. You've got some wiggle room here, but Jack, just make sure you shoot, but make sure you're confident. But you got this. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, take it.
Okay. Tyler, are you ready for your questions in the category of creature features?
Let's hope so.
All right, first question. An art exhibit called Tourist on the Loose is featured in which creature features film?
Jaws of Revenge.
That is correct for 2 points. Terrible fucking movie. All right, your next question. Who plays Monarch's director of technology, Sam Coleman, in Godzilla, King of the Monsters?
Thomas Middleditch.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, what is the name that the humans give to the illness that begins to wipe them out at the beginning of the film?
The Simian Flu.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. In Jurassic Park, what is the name of Hammond's grandson who is a big fan of Alan Grant?
Tim.
Hey, yeah, that's correct. I didn't even have to write that question. And your final question in the category of creature features. At the beginning of 2007's TMNT, how many monsters were released from the portal that destroyed Yaeltul's army?
13.
That is correct for 2 points and the clean sweep of creature features. And with that, Tyler now has the lead 17-16. It is a 1-point game as we get into round number 3. It is the betting round. Here's how it's going to work. I am going to say a category. You are then going to decide whether you want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If you get the question right, you gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you'll lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we hit round number 3?
Nope, let's do it.
All right, the first category you can bet points on is American Spies. Let's get bets, starting with Joe.
2.
And Tyler.
2.
All right, your question in the category of American Spies. The main character makes multiple attempts to call a member of the CIA from a helicopter in which American Spies film? Your thoughts on Spies, Maggie? You like Spies? You're not against Spies. So on the whole, you're more in favor of Spies than against. Fair enough. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Joe, let's go to you.
The Sum of All Fears.
And Tyler.
It's a clear and present danger.
The Sum of All Fears is correct. So Tyler will lose 2 points and go down to 15. Joe gains 2 points and goes up to 18. It is now a 3-point game. Joe in the lead. Your next category is horror icons. Let's get bets, starting with Tyler.
2.
And Joe.
0.
Okay. Your question in horror icons is, in 2018's Halloween, we meet a fellow inmate of Michael's named Tivoli, who dies in Halloween Kills. What object is Tivoli holding when we first meet him in 2018's Halloween? If Tyler hits this, it'll be a 1-point game. If he misses it, it'll be a 5-point game, but we still will move on to the next question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Tyler.
I believe it's an umbrella.
And Joe.
I said teddy bear.
Umbrella is correct. So Tyler makes it a 1-point game once again, but Joe still has the lead. The next category you can bet points on is mixed bag. What could it be? Let's get bets, starting with Joe.
2.
And Tyler.
Dos.
All right, your question in the category mixed bag. What actor appears in The Empire Strikes Back, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets? Those are 3 movies you've seen, Maggie. Yeah. Which one's your favorite out of those 3? Empire, Last Crusade, Chamber of Secrets.
That order.
I mean, I would agree with you, Joe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to Joe.
Julian Glover.
And Tyler.
Yeah, Julian Glover.
Julian Glover is correct. 20-19. Great year for film. Your next category is Pixar. Let's get bets, starting with Tyler.
2.
And Joe.
2.
Okay, here's your question in the category of Pixar. What is the name of the Radiator Springs resident who sells antiques and bumper stickers in cars? I don't like this movie. But one child I know does. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
Okay, that is going to be Tyler's first repeat. What is the name of the Radiator Springs resident who sells antiques and bumper stickers in cars? Both players have 2 repeats remaining. Javi is vibing with me backstage in these tense situations. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Tyler.
I said Liz.
And Joe.
Lizzie.
I think we can accept both. Her name is Lizzie. Liz is a version of Lizzie. I would accept both answers. So 21 to 22, unless there's any issues with that.
I mean, we set a precedent. Last match I played, Patricia, Trish is fine. So there's no way. No, not challenging.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So 22 to 21 is the score. It's still a 1-point game. One category remaining. This is the final category of the match. And the category is Law and Order. Let's get bets starting with Joe.
2.
And Tyler.
2.
Okay. Here's a sitch. Both players hit. Both players miss. Joe will be the winner. But if Tyler hits and Joe misses, then Tyler will win. Your question is, Douglas Todd, Axel's superior in the Beverly Hills Cop franchise, has what official title? I'm sweating. Maggie, you sweating? No, you're fine. Okay, great. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that is Joe's second repeat. Douglas Todd, Axel's superior in the Beverly Hills Cop franchise, has what official title? My heart is beating fast. Which probably is for the players too. I've been in these situations. It's not fun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Tyler, we're going to start with you.
I said Inspector.
And Joe.
Inspector.
And your winner, Joe Farrelly, Inspector, was the correct answer. And what a fantastic match this turned out to be. A final score of 24 to 23. Fantastic match. This was as good as you can get as far as a semifinal match can go. This was fantastic. Again, 1-point game. Joe had the 2-point lead on Tyler in round number 1, but Tyler played fantastic. Round number 2, Tyler flips it. 1-point game in that first question in the betting round, put Tyler down. And then after that, Joe just kept the lead there. Looked like Joe maybe mildly nervous on that last one there, that maybe there's a sliver of hope there for Tyler. But I think this is the farthest that Joe's been pushed in singles so far this year, and especially in this tournament. Tyler really made him work for it in this one. This was fantastic. I loved watching it. Let's go see how the players are feeling right now in the post-match interviews. Tyler, fantastic match. I kind of already gave the outline of it, of round 1, really close. Round 2, you absolutely crushed. And I think you absolutely crushed in round 3 as well. That was a really, really great performance. I know it must not feel great to have such a good performance and not have the win in the win column there, but I still think this was great. What are your thoughts immediately coming out of it?
I mean, I'm pretty irritated that it ended the same way it did last year, with a 1-point game and just going through to the end. I mean, I'm happy because like I finally got to try creature features, and you never know something's really a strength until you try it. And so I felt pretty good after that. And I mean, going back and forth with Joe was nice. That, I mean, the sum of all fears is it's not good. So it's not one I think about a lot. So, I mean, and that's the whole thing that swung it. I mean, I'm really proud of my performance today. I think if anything, this just says that I'm up in that top tier. I mean, I put Joe to the limit. It could easily have gone my way. Next time it will. So I mean, I'm happy about that, but I'm upset that I'm out of the tournament now and gotta wait to play again.
Yeah, I think Tyler. I mean, I don't want to speak negatively of Joe because I think Joe is one of the best players in the league of all time. But that being said, he's had losses before. I think your team partner and manager here today can attest that Joe is someone that when you get on that level, he is crackable. You are able to beat him. Brittany has been able to do it. Few people have been able to do it, but it is doable. And I think you have proven yourself as someone who is on the level of Joe, can take him down on the next one, that you guys would go 50-50. I think that's very reasonable to say. And to say that this is what proved you were on the top echelon, sir, you have held the singles belt. My God. If you didn't look like Nick Twohig, you sure sound like him today. Tyler, this was fantastic. Brittany, your thoughts coming out of this?
Yeah, I'm so proud of Tyler. I mean, also just remember it took me 3 times to beat Joe, so it's okay. You lost him on the first attempt, but like it was so close. You pushed him, to the limit. You had the lead coming out around 3, and just like you pulled some stuff like that, cars questions like that. I'm gonna be honest, like I wasn't sure if you were gonna pull, and you did. Like I think you really proved to yourself today, like that I think what's important is that you proved to yourself today that you're up there with everyone, because now you got your confidence back. And too bad forever plays you next, because
Tyler, this does mean that, like you said, you are out of the singles tournament, but you are currently the holder of the team's belt with Brittany. You guys are going to be playing someone at the end, at Mayhem, at the end of the tournaments. One of the teams in contention is Posse Galore. I believe I can say that. Yeah, I can say that the finals of the tournament are set up. They're ready to go. I can tell you who's in it. You're going to be playing either Posse Galore or Galacti's Nuts in your tournament. In the finals, not the finals, the title match, Mayhem. Jesus, guys, that's who you're playing. So Tyler, you could be seeing Joe again really, really soon. What are your thoughts on that title match going into that?
It's hard to say which team I'd want to beat more, but I'm very excited to get the chance to play either of them.
I love it. Guys, I look forward to seeing you in that title match at Mayhem at the Multiplex. I want to say 7? I want to say 7. I think it's 7. Guys, congrats on a great match. We will see you very soon. Thanks for being here. All right, we bring on our winner today, Joe Farrelly. Joe, that was nuts, man. Like round 1, you guys were even keeled the whole time. You hit those last couple of questions to get that 2-point lead. That's a comfortable cushion against someone like Tyler, but he made you work for it because round 2 had a couple Worlds of DC questions that were just maybe you needed just a few extra seconds on. But American Spies, who knew the American Spies would get you the win here today? But they did. Fantastic match. You had to pull some questions that you even seemed 50-50 about, but you made it happen and you secured a spot in the finals of the tournament. I thought it was a fantastic performance. What are your thoughts coming right out of it?
Firstly, yes, Tyler played absolutely immensely, showed why he's been the former singles champion and why he's been able to retain that team's belt so often. Phenomenal match, phenomenal play, and getting 10 out of 10 in a semi-final in a new category when it's getting deeper, when we only studied each one once maybe, except apes. Impressive as hell. A little bit of luck on my side. That mixed bag question, the John Wick one, missed that flashcard this morning, said Constantine in the Matrix on my flashcard. And then I was like, oh, no, it's that. So that's why straight to the board. And if you think after missing that one question against Manhattan Project about the names of all the names of residents of Radiator Springs, I didn't go in and check out Lizzie and T.
I thought about that.
And everybody else. So there's a little bit of luck, and obviously out of round 2, silly mistake, could have been tied if I hadn't done that multiple that I didn't need to do. But it happens. Hopefully it won't happen, because now not only are somehow the opponents are going to get tougher, because that was tough as hell. The opponents are going to get tougher. The questions are going to get tougher. Yeah, can't be doing stuff like that again.
Yeah, before we get into what's next, Javi, you kind of said in the background, I loved it, that Joe was kind of managing himself, but you were here to support him. I think you did manage him well. I think you were a good voice today for Joe, whether we saw it on screen or it was behind the scenes. But I thought you did a great job as well managing him. But your thoughts about Joe coming out of this one right here?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little scary, like in the middle of that. Not that I didn't think Joe would pull it off, but just like, I don't know, like we're up 2 and then he's up, then Tyler's up 1. So like, but that's what the betting round's for. Joe is probably one of the smartest betting round players out there. Just because I think he knows when to take a shot, but he's not like cocky enough. Like he's not too cocky that he's like, he's been putting in the work for horror, but he knows, you know what, like if there's one category out there right now that I like, there's probably a couple. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. I'm rambling, but
I've got the last 4 Halloweens to redo, so worked out.
Yeah, so like, good call. Yeah, I'm mainly here just to have fun. I want to get to the finals, and I'm glad that Joe is there. Because yeah, that's why I was here. I wanted Joe to get to the finals with me if I get there. We haven't shot the Scully match. I don't know. We genuinely don't know. But Scully's gonna win, so that's cool. I've called it a few times.
Well, let's talk here. Okay, so Joe, you're going to be playing either. Javi's alluded to it. You're either going to be playing the number 13 seed Javi Madden or the number 8 seed Thomas Scully. Now, here's my appraisal of the situation. Thomas Scully, Hall of Famer, former singles and teams champion, one of the greats to do it. Had a bit of a rough start early this season, but has made his way back and is playing phenomenally right now. Again, we haven't shot it, but Javi, on the other hand, should I just take him off? Should I just not even look at him while I'm saying this? That might make him feel better. I don't know. No, here he is. He's back. Javi's been playing fantastic as well. He's been saying, "Oh, I'm not going to win." He beat Kastner in round 1. He beat Ryan Payne in round 2.
More luck.
Really big wins for Javi. So I really like Javi's chances, but I think you can't count out Thomas Scully coming in. And I think both of those are strong opponents for you, because if I know anything about this game, when you are playing against someone like a Joe Farrelly, like a Tyler Burch, like a Brittany Tapley, you are going to put in the work, because you don't want to make yourself like a fool in front of those people. So whoever is winning, Javi or Scully, they're putting in the work to put a good show up against Joe. So Joe, obviously, I think I know you'd want to see Javi there, but you kind of maybe want to play Scully. I don't know. I like that.
I will say this, and I think we're at the stage of it, just in terms of recording, we have just released the singles tournament has just begun in terms of what's releasing. So we've just had other title matches, and I will say you saw it from me and Tyler in this match. You've seen it from Scully in earlier matches. You even saw it from Brittany in the title matches, that the perfect games are not happening as much. Players are missing. Players are making mistakes. This right now is anybody's.
Yeah. I like it. I like the vibe. I like it. Joe, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the finals, man. This is exciting. We haven't seen you in a singles tournament like this. This is fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing who you play and what's going to happen next. So, and see who can get to that title at the end. It's going to be fun. Thank you guys for playing. We'll see you guys next time. All right, that's going to do it for us. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the other match that we talked about tomorrow. We got Scully going up against Javi. We're shooting it right after this. And they're playing tomorrow, though. So be ready to see that one. It's going to be really exciting. If you haven't seen it, we got other matches that have aired in the teams tournament earlier last week. And Mayhem right around the corner. So lots of fun stuff coming up. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Tim. That has been all the players and the managers and the things. Thank you to Nick for writing. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.